That was the original Eden. It says in the Quran that when Adam committed the sin of disobeying the Creator, that he was sent down. He said he was sent to earth, and earth was going to be his home, but just for a while, because it's just a testing place here. We all have come from someplace else. Most of us have completely forgotten that. We're all transmigratory, interdimensional, interplanetary travelers. Our DNA has been passing through a lot of different realms for a very long time. All the programming and the conditioning of the third dimensional surface civilization is to continuously reduce the capacity of consciousness to now basically to the care of the machine and to the increase of what's called money. This is what's happening on the surface of this little planet, which we call Earth. Velatropa 24.3 from the Arcturus star system point of view. But what's also happening here, which is what this conference is here is all about, signs of destiny, is that someone's trying to tell us something. That's what all these signs are. Someone's trying to tell us something. Someone's sending us signals. Where are these signals coming from? Why did they begin to increase so rapidly after 1987? Because supernova A gave the signal of an expansion of the possibility of our consciousness expanding in dimensions beyond the ones that we are limiting ourselves to, which is the third dimension, the material physical plane. That we're intended to bust out of this and to go into a higher mental spiritual course of evolution, where we have to shed our present technological skin. Nuclear technology is not the only technology. Electronic technology as we know it is not the only technology. We live in a universe of different force fields. We live in a universe that also includes biopsychic or telepathic force fields, and we live in a universe that also includes magnetic force fields. And these technologies of the telepathic, the biopsychic, magnetic force fields we haven't really explored. And it's these technologies that are responsible for the phenomenon of the crop circles being projected very, very precisely by extra or intradimensional entities who are part of a large program to help us wake up and realize that we should really forget everything we know, because it really isn't doing us any good. That we really should forget even who we think we are. That's not helping us at all either. We maybe should take all of our business cards and put them in a big bonfire. Say, goodbye, ego. That's not helping. We need to get a clear mind. I said yesterday in the Institute that I realized I had to stop being a human because I needed to see clearly, and humans can't see clearly. Humans can't see clearly because they have too many conditionings, they have too many biases, they're encrusted with all sorts of conditioned beliefs. Most of it unconscious and unexamined. Everybody should go on a 3-month Vipassana meditation retreat and then start all over. See what you know about your mind. Unless we know our mind, we don't really know what we know. So we're on this spiritual journey. The meaning of 2012 is that this is the big signal. We can make it heaven on earth if we want, but if we want heaven on earth, we really have to exert a tremendous amount. Everybody who's in spiritual traditions knows that this is all a journey, that we travel, that this journey, that we are moving in stages from one stage to the next. We know that individually, that we proceed from one stage of consciousness to another stage of consciousness, to another stage of consciousness. We know that we have this portal at one end called birth, and we have a portal at the other end called death, and that we have to somehow or other account for what happens to us between these two portals, and we have to get ready for this portal called death. In fact, we actually have to be ready for it all the time, because none of us really knows when we're going to go. None of us really knows that. And right now, we really have to be thinking that way, because this whole entire apparatus, the civilization that has been building up like this for over 5,000 years, since the 13 Baktun count of the Maya began in 3113 BC, that all of this is now going down the tubes very fast. So there's nothing really that we should be trying to hold on to of this particular civilization, of this particular way of life. We actually should be preparing for the spirit journey. We actually should be beginning the spirit journey right now. That it is all a spirit journey anyway. We've got these bodies that were lent to our soul as kind of like testing vehicles. But it's the soul that's traveling. The body doesn't need to go anywhere. Like I said, the Earth is going. The Earth travels 1,600,000 miles in its orbit every day. In 28 days, it goes 45 million miles. In 365 days, it travels 585 million miles. In 1 hour, it travels 66,000 miles. In 1 minute, it's going 1,111 miles a minute. 19 miles a second. Woo! We just went another 19 miles. Another 19 miles. So why do we need to go anywhere? I saw Eric Clapton just got busted for driving 134 miles an hour in France. Well, you know, he should figure it out. If you add that, he still isn't going to be able to beat the Earth's rate of speed.